eco stack. Like action will be underway, and let's introduce who's playing who tonight. So Zai this time will be on the Batrider. PPD will handle that support disruptor. Grant this time is going to play support, is going to handle that Vengeful Spirit. Clairvoyance is going to be on that Necrolite, and Arteezy going back into the solo mid role, handling that Bloodseeker. On the other side of the river, we got Trout once again running that offlane techies. Like he's going to place. Oh, my mouse is just spazzing out. There we go. Place that mine into the mid lane. Do have Way Too Sexy, gonna handle that Elder Titan along with Crit, who's playing Wisp for the 4th game in a row. Now we have Fear, gonna be on that Hannibal Slark. Very nice.
30 seconds.
I don't know who I give an advantage to this game. Techies, I liked with Pudge. I don't know how well it's gonna do Plant that he's drafted around. But it is going to be a Batrider, and they don't have to worry too much about Slark dying off to Batrider. Especially if it's a Fear kind of Slark. He's a very reliable player to trust on.
A gift from the
Bounty
Tempest
Result
of
to get picked up on the side. Crit this time is not going to go for a Bottle Rush. Has chosen to regen a bit. Allow Elder Titan to get boots first to get that harass onto that Batrider. Now it's going to be an Arteezy versus that Ember Spirit. Last time Arteezy faced Ywar, he played the Bloodseeker. Ywar was on that Storm Spirit, and generally you would give that matchup to the Storm Spirit rather, but rotations that came from the support is what made Arteezy win that lane. And Crit this time around is on the Wisp, and a very nice job of warding up the bull spot by Zai. Possibly knowing that Elder Titan would go boots first and Wisp would not have enough money to buy up Sentry Wards. In fact, he buys a Magic Stick instead of the Sentry Wards to start off, so interesting thing. Clairvoyance on the bottom lane against that offlane techies. PPD even said in chat that techies was a nightmare to play against last game, so is he playing against again? Yes, he is. Oh boy. Coming PPD Salt from a techies mind kill. Already calling it, guys. Now Ywar is pushing back Arteezy here onto the mid lane, and he might try to get a kill. But Arteezy's not going down. Ywar's taking a lot of tower damage. But First Blood, meanwhile, goes elsewhere onto Trout from the bottom lane. So Arteezy just runs away from Ywar, who does have a Searing Chains up. And Arteezy uses the Blood Right, able to get away. Astral Spirit will kill him, however. Way Too Sexy, not in range, and both of the mid laners are just going to retreat back to the lane. It looks like Ywar will get engaged upon Grant. Grant is here, and there is 4 stacks onto that Ember Spirit. He tries to attack Roshan, but did it just too late. Techies has to commit suicide. Now Elder Titan would have to retreat after this. He has to. Grant is out to get canceled, and there's no Spirit. But they're going to re-engage, and now Way Too Sexy has strayed way too far, but the mine kills off Zai. So trying to bait was successful. Elder Titan did get a level off of that. That's 4 quick kills going for the Radiant squad. Pulled off Trout. Secure that First Blood. And that was First Blood that was secured by the Vengeful Spirit. So, okay, Grant's gonna have quick boots. Be able to purchase up that early medallion. Most likely what he's gonna go for. Gonna hand off the Sentry Wards before going back to heal. Very wise versus the techies. He will know where to place them. Able to spot that mine. That's just to the northeast. Meanwhile, Fear's been left alone on this top lane, 21 and 10, and Fear's someone that will take advantage of free farm. Not going to miss a single deny that he's able to get, not going to miss a single last hit. Not a person you want to be free farming alone. Now Arteezy is bringing something on the courier. He is bringing his boots out. Generally don't want to get bottle onto that Bloodseeker because he's not going to use mana early on, and it's not a huge mana pool that he needs to find kills away. Trout is going to get engaged once again. High ground to low ground. Spells are being cast, and Death Pulse is going to come and finish him off. There we go. Trout not finding the same success that he found in the last game. 3 deaths, and 1 kill. And I really do not like techies in these competitive matches in Dota 2. Techies takes away basically tower defense when it comes down to techies in Dota 2. It's the way he's created around with his spells. Not what I particularly enjoy. But hey, it's a hero in the game, and it's a hero that we all have to adapt to, especially if it's picked up. Now they're going to engage upon Arteezy in the mid lane, and Arteezy will silence them up, but just too much damage this time around. And there was a lot of rotations to try and get the counter kill, so more time being wasted. Techies has some space to farm onto the bottom lane. Slark already has space early on. Farm top lane. He's not going to go for a quick Midas. He's going to go for a Basilius and Treads, and possibly a quick Blink Dagger soon afterwards. Now the support rotations are coming to the top lane. We cannot let this Slark get farmed up, but he's already level 6. So he doesn't have to worry too much about getting killed anymore. All he has to really do is carry a TP. Here. And along the tree line. Quick Echo Stomp coming from the Elder Titan, just zoning out the Vengeful Spirit. And Fear not able to find the max pounce, but he is going to use his ultimate to get the kill onto Grant, be able to secure it, and hopefully run away with murder. There is a PPD. Level as that glimpse, it is level 2.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. They're going to go on to Fear.
Wisp is there, however, but I'm not certain that he'll be able to save it, especially if he gets Wisp back like that. And Fear left with the Rupture still on him, so that's going to be an immediate death, and Arteezy's not going to be done yet. He is fishing for kills, and he's going to find one on way too sexy on that Elder Titan. So 2 quick return kills going away on the Radiant on the top lane. And it was for just a Vengeful Spirit that they went for. That gives space to other heroes as well as War Fountains farm more his phase boots. Zai is now retreated to the jungle. 1200 gold, 6 minutes in. Gonna have that Blink Dagger possibly around the 10 to 11 minute mark is what he's aiming for. Yeah, let's see if he has any stacked cams. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I'd say around 10 to 11, especially with no stacked camps. I'd say more around 11-12 minutes. Arteezy once again creating action with his Bloodseeker, and the Radiant do have both the top free farm, but Clairvoyance finds a solo kill onto Techie's bottom lane. Gonna get re-engaged upon as Ywar is down here along with Elder Titan, and he will pay the price for it. So they get a kill onto the safe lane farming Necro. Much more valuable than the Techie's kill. Now other action going out throughout the map. Zai getting too aggressive. Going on the Wisp, but Fear is right there to secure the kill. 8 to 5 now. Going, I would say 1.75 kills a minute. Not quite a kill and a half, not quite 2 kills just yet. The early Blink Dagger being purchased by Clairvoyance did secure the kill for Trout, but one weak part about Necro is that he's so squishy with his base stats, only 700 HP. And And he might get engaged upon. The stomp is going to miss, however. Grant trying to look for a stun target. They're going to go closer. Oh, if they go closer, then they're going to run into disaster as Techie suicides. That's why you don't want to dive against Techies. Absolutely planned. For certain.
Middle lane is missing.
War. 3 rotations coming out from this Ember Spirit. He is 2-1-2. He has been quite proactive throughout the map. Arteezy is not having that quick start that he usually has had in the past games, and man, look at the cliff just dive down after Dire side got 4 kills in a row. Now they're hoping to change that. Grant's going to engage onto Trout. They know he doesn't have a suicide, so being sent to the grave. 50 seconds. This early on, that's a long time to be in the grave. That's a strange necrolyte. In the meantime, your ward goes down mid lane for Arteezy, so it looks like that he tried to.
Dire's top tower.
Arteezy got away with a slither of HP. Sorry, I missed that. Oh my goodness. That's a huge kill. Especially since Arteezy got it. Ember Spirit was getting close to an early drums, but not going to be able to get it. Here, what's his first time going to be? It's going to be a Shadow Blade. Keeping that Shadow Amulet component inside his stash so that
Dire's
keeps it secret for a big kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stop. TPs to the top lane to stop Fear's push. That for Wizardry. Force Staff is going to be the first item for Arteezy this time around. We've seen many different things come out. Now a lot of TPs are going to come into the bottom lane, and here comes the relocate gang. They're going to find Grant. And Grant. Interesting swap coming from. He swaps less than 50 units, and then Clairvoyance is going to go down alongside with him. Fear will be taken back up to the top lane, but he meets an Arteezy. Oh, it's a bad idea to bring Fear back up. But there is no flame break from Zai, so he's not able to break the TP from Fear. So a nice job from him to be able to get out of there safely. And oh, did he have the? Did they get vision of the Shadow Blade before Fear healed up?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not too sure on that. Always want to keep your items a secret, especially if it's an item that will have an immediate impact.
Radiant's bottom tower
Too
is
sexy.
under
Uses
attack.
the ultimate. Grant does get caught within it. And it looks like Trout will take a spill, but he doesn't quite die just yet. And now Zai and Necrolyte both go down in the meantime. Trout basically sums it up. He's just a Techies, man. They commit 3 heroes to that. They lose a lot of golden XP. 1500 and 1600 might not sound like much, but this early on in the game, it is pretty big. Phase boots are now being purchased up by Elder Titan. Let's take a quick look at the cores, see how they're doing. Arteezy, that's not a Force Staff. No sirree. We're gonna have a Dagon Bloodseeker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ember Spirit tries to go in, but gets re-engaged upon, and that's a Vampire Lasso to dragging the ruptured unit. Not able to get away. So a costly mistake once again by Ywar.
Dire's
Fills the
middle
end
tower
of his
is
life.
under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant
Now,
structures are
That
fortified.
Shadow Blade, it finds a PPD. PPD uses the Sag Storm. You're
Radiant's
just
top
waiting
tower
around
has
casually
fallen.
for a little bit. He's gonna leap away up to the top lane. Just fine for the
Dire's
Vampire. It's not like he
bottom
could have
tower
killed him
is
anyways. He didn't have a lasso. He's disappointed. Oh boy, Trout. What are you doing, sir? That's some free levels, and looks like they relocated bottom to kill off the Necrophos. The crit making things happen once again for the 4th game on his Wisp. Let's see Grant walk uphill, and he knows that Grant just placed a ward up there.
Radiant's bottom tower
He
is
has to
under
run
attack.
because there is a Bloodseeker looming. Takes any more damage, and there goes the Sonic Speed. There goes Ember Spirit as well, who absolutely destroys that Vengeful Spirit, and Arteezy is going to follow up. It
Radiant's
smoked
bottom
right
tower
under a
is
Radiant
under
War.
attack.
I'm not sure if that was called out. I don't see any pings so far, but thought for sure Crit would know that Vengeful Spirit had a ward on her. Yes, James. ED's just standing mid lane, and his Trump is smoked up. Smoked up techies. Mine, 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 mine. Eagles and Finding Nemo. That's basically all he does. Mine, 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 mine. Necro smoked up here, but not wanting to waste more time. However, they're not going to waste any more time. You notice that Elder Titan is right there. Death Pulse going to be used. Not going to use the ultimate to finish him off, unfortunately. Arteezy is being engaged upon top lane.
Dire's bottom tower
And
is
Techie's
under
committed
attack.
suicide somewhere.
top
Okay, he's
tower
committed
is under
suicide
attack.
behind the tower. I'm not sure what that was about.
Radiant's middle tower is
Arteezy
under attack.
being emo for the second
Dire's
game in a
bottom
row
tower is under
on
attack.
his Bloodseeker. He had such a great first Bloodseeker game. That was a 9-minute game. PPD, you are dead, sir. Oh wait, oh no, still dead.
You never felt more shit, did you?
It was close.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
18
attack.
to 17. We are averaging at least 2 kills a minute, ladies and gentlemen. This is NEL January season. I have yet to ask Mike if there is a prize pool for this season. So the way it works, if everyone does not know,
Radiant's bottom tower
that
is
the
under
top
attack.
APLA is Arteezy
Radiant's bottom tower has
runs
fallen.
right into mines, almost dies. Ember Spirit is going to sniff this out, or is he? He doesn't see Zai from the south. He's going to come in, and Silence is going to go over the top, and now a blinking Necro will finish him off. 70 seconds in the gray. Very nice teamwork coming from the Radiant side. As I was saying earlier, how the NEL season works is that players earn rating for a team that can challenge. Hang on, there's some action going on mid lane. This Spear jumps straight onto Vengeful Spirit. Is eating quite a bit of static storm damage, but there is a Wisp there to help him out. Got a Blink Dagger to go along with his Shadow Blade. Not too sure about that, but yeah, Blink straight in onto PPD.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Now
attack.
Fear will take a well, he should take a spell. There is a Bloodseeker on the map, and Crit goes down as well. So very quickly, and mines will get popped, and it does finish off. Elder Titan does finish off the Necrolite because of that, but he's going to go down as well. Just walks a little more. I guess not wanting to give Zai the kill. They do find the techies, and that's a team wipe and a triple kill going the way of Bloodseeker. So if he was sad before, he is not now. 4K XP, 3K gold. Very nice job by the Disruptor there in PPD. This does so good on the defensive heroes. War gonna find the Searing Chain combo into Arteezy, but there is no follow-up for it. He does have his ultimate up pretty soon. He has 2100 ult to boot. Like he's not gonna go for more Dagon build, and Fear, hello, finds a quick kill onto Zion that backfire. Hot farming alone, you don't want to do that, especially without a TP versus Slark. Or will get engaged upon, and he missed Searing Chain, Sleight of Fist, and oh my goodness. That is a Static Storm.
Dire's middle
Just for that
tower
Ember
is
Spirit
under
to dive
attack.
back into the game, hoping to find a kill. Gonna find one at least onto Grant. Here comes Clairvoyance. He's gonna go down as well. Relocate is going to send Fear into the fray in the middle of their entire team. And now PPD, Fear leaps with his ultimate. They won't find the kill on the PPD. They should at least finish him off, but Clairvoyance now bites back, and now Slark goes down. So triple kill for that Ember Spirit. And it got pinged out. Barely on the edge. It sees a stasis trap and it sees the mine that
Dire's
planted there.
bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, going back to the way NEL works is there's two ways to sign a game. One person can just start a game and then everyone just signs it, and the person that started the game can confirm once it gets up to 10 players. And then it just goes by rating. Everyone starts with the base 1000 rating.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is
if you
under
win,
attack.
then you gain 40. If you lose 40. I believe, unless you're the higher part of the elo. So if you have more, then you're going to gain like, say, 37, 36. If you have less, then you're going to gain more. And Crit gets absolutely blasted and destroyed. Trout, he does have a suicide, but not going to use it. With Arteezy, yes, he did upgrade his Dagon. This is a Dagon level 3, and it's going to continue to increase. Okay, I thought that was Dagon recipe bring Braun the Curry, but it's just a TP scroll. But for this particular matchup, with most of the pro players, they like to do challenges. And oh, Arteezy, he does get stunned up very nicely. Way too sexy. He will go down to the split Earth. Earth Splitter. Splitter for his Leshrac spell.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
For Necrophos, but he was able to blink away from it. And overtime. There he goes, right there in the mid lane, not able to find anything, and Clairvoyance will just scepter him down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they do have blink security. Grand did put the swap on, not able to save his teammate, and oh boy, Zai was there as well, so that's 3 quick kills going for the Dire.
Radiant's middle
And all
tower
of a
is
sudden,
under attack.
4 heroes are dead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Arteezy's gonna come back in, and oh my goodness, bye-bye Trout. Rupture is gonna be activated, and Sphere finding PPD. No, not quite. Ywar does spirit forward.
Radiant's middle
Finish
tower
off
is
PPD.
under attack.
But Arteezy, oh boy, there is a wisp, and he's coming up. Arteezy had the Dagon online
Radiant's middle tower is
soon.
under attack. Radiant's
Pretty sure he would have
structures
cast
are
it before he
fortified.
died. Not too certain, but
Radiant's middle
hey, it
tower
benefits the
has
Dire a
fallen.
lot. There goes that steep cliff
Dire's
down.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Way too sexy. That's found himself a
Dire's
Yule Scepter,
bottom
so this
tower
is the
has
same build
fallen.
that he went on the Omni Knight last game.
Is that for me?
Really likes the movement speed. Ralph. And it gets spotted out by Zai, but there is a stasis trap right there waiting for him, and there is Ywar right there. Very nicely timed. Able to spirit away from that kinetic field.
Unstoppable.
Grant still goes down. They kill the techies, and now Fear is going to go forward straight in onto Arteezy. Arteezy not able to do anything about it. Fear finding a kill into that Batrider. Dire is getting momentum, and once again, it's the lineup with the techies. And relocate. All right. Like That was a misclick by Crit. Not quite sure. He didn't bring anyone.
Radiant's middle
He didn't
tower
bring
is
anyone
under
anything
attack.
on. Let's relocate. And he relocated to a target that he was right there anyway for. And oh, clairvoyance. You are dead, sir. Can't even TP out that. Your war is now on a wicked 6-3 on that Ember Spirit. He maxed his Fire Remnant. This is something that we don't see too often. Because we want to get points into stats. The only thing that scales with Fire Remnant is the damage, and it's only 50 damage a level. I think stats are much more important, but well, the only thing that I can think about for maxing that Remnant is if you get a triple Remnant on top, and then that's just 200 nuke. So Arteezy is going to go down once again, and Fear with that Blink Dagger. Bloodseeker usually picks the counter Slark. Not this game around, not Fear. Blink Dagger, Shadow Blade, and Basher in hand. And you do have a Crit Wisp. Good game is called. Let's see if it's going to be for real. Nope, Zai's going to buy back into the fray. Here's swap going on. There's going to be action in the mid lane. The Exploiter's going to be used. Not going to catch anyone. The Warrior sends up into the air. And Arteezy will find the kill onto the Elder Titan before he completes his TP. Now here comes the action, going to go around, and now the Necro ulti is going to go onto the Wisp. He's down for 80 seconds, and he does not, well, he does have a buyback, but he's not going to use it because he doesn't have relocate. War's going to turn around, turn on his Ember Spirit, and he's going to go all the way back into the Dire Tier 3. Radiant Tier 3, excuse me. Going to use his Flame Guard, rather. I'm just messing up all over the place. Look at these techies mines.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
It's an absolute nightmare as a support to play against techies. Don't have vision. Never know what moves him. Zai blinks forward and lassos anyone right here. He might be dead. Yeah, Stasis Trap going to be activated, but not quite. Going to be stunning him. Didn't stun Ember Spirit, but that doesn't matter. Slark is in the middle of the fray and he is doing work. He finishes off the Batrider. He's going to kill off Grand as well. And Arteezy, I am not sure that you should be there. Okay, he does have the Rupture onto him, so
top tower is
Blink Dagger is cancelled. Does it really no longer disable Blink? That was weird. I did catch an eye that Fear's Blink Dagger was able to be used while he still had the Rupture onto him. You might want to regret those words because there is Fear right there. Yeah, that is strange. I'm not sure if that's just a bug. You shouldn't be able to use Blink Dagger while you're ruptured. Fear. Crit, it is right there for the save of the lasso. Couldn't do anything about it. Crit will go down to the extra damage that they had here. He is locked, but he is able to use his ultimate just on the edge, and here comes War on cleanup duty. Great sends up into the air, and yep, there goes his death. Double kill going away at that Ember Spirit. And now the Radiant heroes are just being overrun. Good game being called once again by Zai. Is it for real this time? It's 42-34. Arteezy did go for a Dagon build and secure himself some right-click damage just for that quick burst. Either kill the Wisp or the techies.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's nagging susceptibilities, and that Wisp is not able to fight back. And Bloodseeker does find a free kill onto the Elder Titan. Now it's pushing solo for some strange reason.
Moon of illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trout is just setting
Radiant's
up a camp
bottom
right
tower
here.
has fallen.
Oh boy, we have a remote mine. I can see one stasis trap and at least 2 or 3 other mines. And Zai, very nice job by Yawar. Quick on those fingers, able to get away. RTZ did scout out. Techie's running away. And oh, Grant. Almost going down. Trout did not plant enough. So close. Where's the Zeus ultimate when you need it? Pocket Zeus ultimate, go ahead. Roche is being done in the meantime. They're getting the Aegis to Slark.
Sean has fallen to the depths.
Pistol Blade up, 3k gold. Such an annoying hero to play against. Alright, it's easy purchasing himself a Blink Dagger. Sometimes I just like to sit back and watch the chat. That is really what signifies NEL the most. That chat. Gonna go Invis. He does have an Eagle song, so gonna go for that Butterfly next. And PPD, hello and goodbye. Pistol Blade's gonna be used. And Grant, you have to get out of there because there is a Wisp relocating and you are not going to be able to survive any single one. Arteezy's now caught in the middle as well, so a quick triple kill going the way up here. And here's the rest of their heroes. Reward not going to go down to the Necro ultimate. Kilby just finds an ultra kill from Fear who missed the pounce. But now give the rampage to him. No, Reward took it away. And the GG well played is called. Yep, throne falls. Great job, and Techies. 2 games won tonight. So, Trout making some space with that Techies and does a nice job of utilizing the hero. He did suffer 50.